Take a look at Royal Enfield today. It is a highly profitable, globally recognized motorcycle brand, operating under the umbrella of an Indian corporate giant, Eicher Motors Ltd. But to find the actual starting line for this company, you have to look over 4,000 miles away from its current corporate headquarters. Curious, how exactly does a quintessential British manufacturer collapse in its home country, only to re-emerge decades later as an Indian industrial powerhouse? The story starts in 1901. Bob Walker-Smith and Frenchman Jules Gobier designed their very first motorcycle in London, placing the brand at the forefront of early British engineering. By 1932, they introduced the legendary Bullet motorcycle. It was a massive success, rolling off the Redditch assembly lines in huge numbers and establishing a loyal customer base. When the Second World War broke out in 1939, the company pivoted entirely to military production, proving they could build machines capable of surviving combat. They developed the Flying Flea, a 125cc two-stroke motorcycle packed into a custom-fabricated metal cradle. It was specifically designed to be dropped out of aircraft right alongside paratroopers behind enemy lines. Post-war, the brand continued to innovate, previewing a new Bullet type in 1948, featuring a radical swinging arm rear suspension. That same year, the design was validated on the world stage when the British team won the international 6-day trial in Italy, with both Enfield riders taking home gold medals. Yet, despite a century of innovation, the original UK facilities in Redditch eventually fell victim to widespread industrial decline. By the late 1960s, the original factory shut down entirely. To survive, the brand needed a lifeline from the other side of the world. That lifeline arrived in 1952, when Madras Motors placed a massive order for 800 350cc bullets. The buyer was the Indian Army. They needed machines that were exceptionally hardy and easy to maintain while patrolling harsh, unforgiving border environments. The Bullet fit the exact operational requirement. The deployment was highly successful. So successful, in fact, that by 1955, the UK parent company partnered with Madras Motors to form Enfield, India, building a brand new purpose-built factory in Tiruvotiyur. This chart tracks production over the following decades. As the original UK line plunges to zero, the Indian factory's output scales upward. By 1977, the geographic role reversal was complete, with Enfield India exporting motorcycles back to the UK to feed classic demand. While the Enfield brand was growing, another domestic company was quietly building its own industrial empire, the Eicher Group, which had been operating in India since 1948. In 1994, Eicher acquired Enfield India. This injected the heavy corporate capital required to scale production and secure the brand's long-term future. They immediately renamed the company Royal Enfield Motors Ltd, permanently cementing its identity as an Indian entity. Eicher took a surviving piece of colonial machinery and integrated it into a highly organized, modern corporate structure built for global scale. Today, Royal Enfield operates as the crown jewel of Eicher Motors. The brand maintains a massive footprint with subsidiaries in North America, Brazil, Thailand, and Europe. This era of modern expansion was spearheaded by executives like Siddhartha Lal, who recognized the unique value of the company's long history. In 2008, rather than trying to build futuristic superbikes to compete with Japanese and European rivals, they leaned into their past. They launched the 500cc UCE Classic, pairing retro styling with modern manufacturing tolerances. They followed this up in 2013 with the Himalayan. Built from the ground up with a half-duplex split-cradle frame and steadfast suspension, it was a purpose-built exploration machine that immediately found a global audience. The through line connecting a 1901 London workshop to a 2026 Indian boardroom is captured in the company's stated ethos: ride, ride more, ride pure. The brand positions every motorcycle as an invitation to the unadulterated joy of riding, designed to nudge owners toward their own journeys of self-discovery. Heritage became a survival mechanism for Royal Enfield, allowing a 1901 British icon to re-emerge in India and pull 31 percentage points ahead of its nearest competitor.